What is up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back into Wilburn Shenanigans. My name is Chad. This is my wife, D. We back with some another great, exclusive, crazy content that you guys sent us. We're heading into my man Dave Chappelle once again. Can't get enough. Can't get enough. We're going into how old is 15 really? The only way I can see him
in today's world, like today, they're like 18.
The only way I see him going into this topic, R. Kelly. That's I'm immediately go there because the title just says it all. He the only one that don't get it. He the hard-headed one that don't understand what age 15 is.
All our stars, all our stars, man. R. Kelly pissed on his victim.
I knew it.
I know, it was rough. But I mean, again, I can't even judge R. Kelly. First of all, we don't know if these allegations are true, and not even if they are true. If you want to know how I feel about it honestly, if a man cannot pee on his fans, I don't want to be in show business anymore because, well, that's why I got in the game, baby. I got dreams, too.
I said I got dreams.
You guys are confusing the issue. While you guys are busy worrying about if R. Kelly even peed on this girl or not, you're not asking yourself the real question that America needs to decide once and for all. And that question is, how old is 15 really?
God, Dave, here we go.
No, that's a good question. That's a good question. I'm not saying that a person is as smart as they're going to be at 15. That's not what I'm saying, man. But I am saying 15 to me is old enough to decide whether or not you want to be pissed on. I mean, that's me. If you can't make a decision like that by the time you're 15, then just give up, motherfucker. Because life is way harder than that. I make tougher decisions all the time. If you don't want to get pissed on, just get the fuck out of the way. It's not even a decision. If I start peeing on the front row, they're not going to have to calculate and think, oh, how do I feel about this? Am I okay with it? They just move. You can do that at 15. I could have. I've been 15. When I was 15, I was doing stand-up in nightclubs. I smoked reefer from time to time. Friends were selling crack. I was trying to finger fuck people. I knew what was happening around me to some degree.
You know what's crazy? That's nasty. That people actually got fetishes about being peed on. Like people get pissed on. That is disgusting.
That is nasty.
Like, what about getting pissed on is exciting?
They feel like a toilet.
Getting pissed on was the least of my worries at 15. Trust me. But it keeps coming up. There's a lot of confusion around that age. Anytime 15 comes up, people freak out. Like when that girl Elizabeth Smart got kidnapped. Right?
Who that is?
Remember in Utah last year, 15-year-old girl Elizabeth Smart was kidnapped, and then they finally found her, and the whole country was relieved. And I was the only one saying, damn, she wasn't that smart after all. Not because she got kidnapped. That could happen to anybody. I'm not knocking her for that. I'm just saying, if you kidnapped me when I was 15, you got to take me further than 8 miles away from my house, man. God damn. You can't hold me prisoner around shit I recognize. I'll break away. I'll break away. Fuck off me, nigga. That's my bus stop. I know where I'm at. I'm going home.
Why do I believe him?
She was missing for 6 months, 8 miles away from my house. That's 2 exits, man. That's nothing. And while she was missing, during this half a year that this girl is missing, there's a 7-year-old black girl gets kidnapped in Philadelphia. Nobody knows her name. They might have talked about her 2 or 3 times on the news, but she should have been the top story because she chewed through the ropes and had both of these motherfuckers in jail in 45 minutes flat. 7 years old.
Damn.
I'm not making this up.
Yes, I ain't never heard that.
I've never heard of that.
These 2 crackheads kidnapped her and took her back to the crack house and tied her up. And then they left her. They're crackheads. They got to make moves. Crack, smoke, chocolate to eat. These motherfuckers made moves. They was out. As soon as they left, this little girl got the nib on. She was kidnapped at 4 o'clock and at home watching herself on the news at 5:30. That shit is crazy. That's a news story. That is a news story. Now, meanwhile, in Utah, 15-year-old Elizabeth Smart's captors left her alone, too. And they didn't even tie her up because they're hillbillies. They just bounced.
Oh, I think
Don't
I
try
know
to
which one
escape,
that
bitch, or
one
we'll kill you. Be right back.
I think I
They
do.
leave. And she's 15, sitting in the house by herself. How am I going to get out of this? Come on, Elizabeth, think. Think, Elizabeth. How am I going to get out of here?
Stupid.
Why don't you just open the fucking door and go outside? Have you thought about that? Do you have a quarter? Do you know your phone number? You're 15, bitch. Run. Stop thinking and start making moves.
You know what's so crazy that you say that? Because I've done that in situations. Not kidnapped. I ain't never been kidnapped, y'all. But I'm saying, like, in situations, like when I remember, I used to be a fear of roller coasters. I used to hate roller coasters. And I feel like I was that person. Like, I'd be up there. Get in there, they clip it down. You got all your friends. You got to play it off like you real strong, like you about to go. And you like, yeah. They like, you ready? Yeah. In your head, you like, Charlie, you got to get your way out of this. How you going to get out? You know you ain't supposed to be on this ride. Like, you know.
I feel like I've heard the Elizabeth Smart story. Or at least watched her movie on Lifetime. I feel like I have because her name sounds familiar. Now, the other one, I've never heard of.
I know I sound mean, and I know what the people are thinking when I'm saying this. Dave, she is only 15. All right, but that's the discrepancy, because when you talk about a little girl like Elizabeth Smart, then the country feels like 15 is so young and so innocent. On the flip side, here comes 15 again. Now we're talking about a 15-year-old black kid in Florida. This black kid accidentally killed his neighbor when he's practicing wrestling moves that he saw on TV. Now, was he a kid? No. They gave him life. They always try our 15-year-olds as adults. The nigger knew what he was doing. It's a goddamn pile driver. This kid gets on the ropes, there's no stopping him. You'd have to send the Rock to arrest him.
Really?
And they gave a 15-year-old boy life in jail. Gosh. If you think that it's okay to give him life in jail, then it should be legal to pee on him. That's all I'm saying. You got to make up your mind across the board.
You got to draw the line, Dave. You got to draw the line somewhere.
That's all I'm saying.
You got a point.
So I'm going to tell you right now, if somebody comes in here and puts a gun in my head and says, Chappelle, you got a choice to make. You're either going to jail for a month or we'll let you go, but you got to let R. Kelly pee on you.
I'm letting R. Kelly
I'm not hesitating. Bring in R. Kelly and tell him to stay away from my ass.
Come on. You better tell him.
Exactly. R. Kelly is peeing on me.
Yeah, I'm not going to jail.
Letting R. Kelly pee on you?
Yeah, I'm not going to jail. Let me twist. I am not going to jail.
No.
Like I can survive in there. I ain't got no size no more. I can't survive in there.
I'm not going in there.
All right, we had this talk the other day.
Oh,
look,
my gosh.
She talking about going to jail.
No, I wasn't.
Who over here watch? And y'all can't respond right now, I know. But y'all can go to the comments. Who watched P-Valley? You see Big Cliff? Imagine a Big Cliff in jail. Aggressive. How am I survive that? That's big. I got to be in there tough. I survive, though. Man, I ain't getting... I'll rip it off.
Cliff is big.
I'll rip it off.
That don't count. Cliff is big.
I'll rip it off.
Murder survive.
I'll rip it off. You're not about to... No. Nope. I'll survive. Don't send me in there.
Oh my gosh. Have you ever heard of any of the stories you're talking about, like the girls? Like,
yeah,
or even the guy story? Like the kid?
Never heard of
I've never heard. I want to say, let me see. You know what? Let me look up Elizabeth Smart. I think she had a movie.
If it's on Lifetime, you seen it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Elizabeth.
My mom used to watch Lifetime all the time. That's why I know a lot of Lifetime movies too. My mom used to watch that faithfully. The weekends, it was Lifetime weekends.
Let me see.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of Elizabeth Smart.
Movies, let me see.
That's definitely some Lifetime stuff.
Yeah, I think it is Lifetime. I think I've seen this one. Let me see. Yes, I have seen it actually.
It looked like Lifetime.
Yeah, I have seen this one. I have seen the I Am Elizabeth Smart. I have seen that one.
I don't think you put me on that. I think we watched that one.
I think we did. That one was super crazy. And yeah.
I think you didn't put me on that. I think you did.
Yeah, it was on Lifetime. Yep. I think we've seen it. And it was like really crazy. And she wasn't even like, but I think it's like, you don't know her situation. Like, I think it was more or less to fear, like when you're in that situation. I don't know. Because you got to remember her story.
If you leave me, look,
I'm saying
like
remember
Dave
her story,
just said.
but she didn't know where to go. Like,
I
she was in the
don't
woods
look.
and stuff. I'm just saying, like, you don't know.
I know.
Okay?
Lock me up and then say, we going to leave, you stay in the house.
They weren't in the house.
Wherever they at, they told her to stay there.
They were in the woods in tents.
They said stay there. I ain't staying.
I think she was tied up, though. I think she was, like, tied up.
If that 7-year-old girl could bite her way out of some rope and get out of there, she can get her till 15.
I don't even...
Like Dave said, 15.
That's true.
You ain't about to... Just stay here. My own mama couldn't...
She didn't want to go home.
Let me tell you how this worked. How many kids, every single time their parents told them to do something, did it? They didn't. It was certain times you didn't do it. Ain't no stranger about to tell me stay in the house. My own mama couldn't even get... Man, I sneak out all the time. You gonna tell me I can't sneak out this one last time?
I've never snuck out.
Let me sneak out one last time. My instincts would have kicked in instantly. Child, you been here. Your mama told you last week not to go.
Oh my
You
gosh.
snuck out the window. How am I gonna get out of here? I'm gone. Run, Forrest. This Forrest gonna lead me somewhere.
We're done.
It's gonna lead me somewhere. I'm gone. You playing? Trying to be kidnapped?